Hello, I'm the One Integral, and this is the first episode of Pokemon Origins, a new series I am making for the Kanto University Community Channel. In this series, I'm going to be looking at the origins of Pokemon, saying what inspired their designs and both their Japanese and English names. As this is a new series, as you watch the video, please leave any suggestions you have in the comments section below. The first Pokemon we're going to look at in today's episode is Bulbasaur. Its Japanese name is Fushigi-Dane. It is the seed Pokemon and is 0.7 meters tall and weighs in at 6.9 kilograms. First of all, we're going to focus on Bulbasaur's design. Bulbasaur is primarily based on some form of reptile, more specifically, Dicynodonts. Dicynodonts were a taxon, which is a group of populations of mammal-like reptiles which lived in the Permian, Triassic and early Cretaceous eras. They were small herbivorous animals, each with two tusks, hence the name Dicynodonts, which means two dog teeth. They varied in size from as small as rats to as large as an ox. You can see the resemblance between these prehistoric creatures and our good friend Bulbasaur, as he also has two teeth, albeit small, and clawed feet. However, Bulbasaur seems to have more in common with mammals than amphibians. This is because the majority of amphibians metamorphose, that is, change from one form to another, whereas Bulbasaur simply grows into a more adult version of itself. Bulbasaur's shiny version features brighter green skin and a darker bulb. Pokédex entries describe the bulb on Bulbasaur's back absorbing sunlight and converting it to nutrients through the process of photosynthesis. This is how Bulbasaur gets his energy. However, other Pokédex entries speak of Bulbasaur's bulb being used to store energy rather than create it, so it may be that Bulbasaur uses a mix of respiration and photosynthesis to get the energy that it needs to survive. Now, we are going to look at Bulbasaur's name. First, looking at the Japanese name, Fushigi-Dane, we can see that Fushigi means strange, and Dane means seed, so this can be taken as strange seed or mysterious bulb. It may also be seen as isn't it strange. Next, looking at the name Bulbasaur, we can see it is made of bulb and saur, which is the Greek word for lizard. We now move on to look at Bulbasaur's first evolution, Ivysaur. Its Japanese name is Fushigisu. It is also the seed Pokemon, is 1 meter tall, and weighs in at 13 kilograms. If we first look at Ivysaur's design, we can see it is similar to Bulbasaur, but has more developed features. For example, it has longer legs, and is taller than Bulbasaur. Also, the bulb on its back has now turned into a bud, which resembles that of a flower from the Rafflesia genus, a group of parasitic flowering plants which can be found in Southeastern Asia. Ivysaur's shiny version features again bright green skin, it has darker leaves, and its bud is gold coloured. Pokédex entries describe a sweet aroma from the bud on its back, indicating its approaching bloom. We now move on to look at Ivysaur's names. The Japanese name for Ivysaur, Fushigisu, is made up of Fushigi meaning strange and Su meaning herb, creating strange herb, or again it seems strange. Ivysaur's English name, Ivysaur, is made up of the words ivy and saur, ivy being a trailing plant genus and saur again the Greek word for lizard. We now turn to look at the final evolution of Bulbasaur and the evolution of Ivysaur, Venusaur. Its Japanese name is Fushigi-Bana. It is also the seed Pokemon, is 2 meters tall and weighs 100 kilograms. Looking again at Venusaur's design, we can see it has grown larger than an Ivysaur. The bud on its back has now bloomed into a flower, more specifically a Rafflesia arnoldi. However, it only has the same number of petals as the flower, 5, in generation 1, 2 and 3. In the game since it possesses 6 petals. Venusaur is the only member of the Bulbasaur evolution line to have gender differences. The female version of a Venusaur has a central tip on the flower, whereas the male version does not. The shiny version of Venusaur again has bright green skin, dark green leaves, and a gold flower. Pokédex entries describe the strong smell of its flower attracting other Pokemon, similar to Rafflesia arnoldi, the scent of which attracts flies. However, it is written that the scent from Venusaur's flower is pleasant, whereas the Rafflesia arnoldi smells of rotting flesh. Looking now at Venusaur's name, the Japanese name for Venusaur is Fushigi-Bana, Fushigi meaning strange and Bana meaning flower, translating as strange flower. Venusaur is made up of Venus, from Venus flytrap, and saur, again the Greek word for lizard. And so concludes the first episode of Pokemon Origins. Be sure to subscribe to Kanto University, where you can find loads more informative videos such as this, and my own personal channel, The One Integral, a link for which is down below, where I do loads more videos such as this and others. Also, be sure to leave any feedback on this video, whether it's a like or a dislike or a suggestion in the comments. Thank you for watching everyone, I will see you next time, goodbye.